Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the final tour of my completed island Moonfrost. It's my planet island, my Surreal Planet island that started out as a hard mode, and then I quit hard mode so I could keep it in the snowy season, get all the mush stuff and all the Celeste things. So, anyway, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to put the DA in the description so you can go and see it if you want. You can pause this and follow along with me. I don't know. I don't know exactly what people do with DAs. This is the first DA that I have ever shared. And the first time I've also made a video of one, obviously, if I've never shared one before. But anyway, I was a little disappointed that Label had to show up for my video. I thought about touring the actual DA, but I kind of wanted to tour the actual island so that the villagers would be walking around. So, yeah. She's kind of ruining the vibe a little bit, but, you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens on Animal Crossing. Anyway, so, of course, if you come in the DA, you're going to show up here in the plaza, and there's all these presents here for people who come to visit from the DA. And I'm not going to open them because I want them to be a surprise. But there's clothes and some things to carry around. So, you know, if you come visit the DA, you know, go ahead and open them all and have some fun. All right, but if you're in the DA, of course, you're going to wake up in the plaza and you can head down this main path. My path is made of glowing moss because it looks so cool the way that it has little sparkles. You can come down to the airport as if you came to visit. I've got the aurora going because that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're just going to kind of go around, I guess, like the outside of the island, like in a big circle, and then kind of go through the middle, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. But anyway, so here we are at the entrance with all of the mush stuff and the glowing stuff and my pink and blue flower motif. It's pink and blue mostly throughout the whole island. So that was just the color that I thought worked for things. And then the mushrooms kind of made it surreal. And so you come on down onto the beach and you've got just, lots of stuff. It's pretty cluttered. I don't know. I thought that was fun. There's little wild gyroids just kind of hanging out. Come down here, and up here is where the campsite is. There's no tent there right now, but that's where it is. And then you can come down around here, and here's just a little open area. There's cotton candy just sitting on a mush stool for whoever wants to eat it. If you would want to eat cotton candy that's just been sitting out, I don't know, but it's there because I thought it looked like fun. Then you come down here, and we've got this little starry mush circle that, I don't know, I just thought of making it out of my brain, and I thought it was kind of cute and pretty and fun. And then if you head up here, you can walk on all this. I just love this dust that comes off of I could just walk on that all day. Oh look, a little damselfly. That's kind of cool. And a moon for Moonfrost. And then you go up along here. And I discovered in one of my streams something I did not know. Is that you can interact with the balloons. Isn't that fun? Okay. Anyway. So you come up along this beach. Ooh, a hermit crab. You come up along here. And it's just all, decorated. Little telescope to look out at more stars. There's a little frozen snack. It's so cold here that, if you put a popsicle on a mush stool, it just stays, nice and cold. I don't know. Anyway. So you come up here, and we've got another little telescope and an ice cream cone sitting on a mush stool. Yeah, I don't know. I got a little carried away with the snacks. I just thought it was fun. I just wanted to put things around. And then there's the rocket. I don't know, what happens if you stand right there? Is that, dangerous? All right. Anyway, there's a little space shuttle. Oh, okay, we're going to go around the back. Now, at the very back of the island, if you look at the map, it is just kind of open. We've just got these mush lamps and flowers and glowing moss that just grow here naturally. And then, of course, there's a spaceship and this little glowing statue. Just kind of looks, strange and interesting. And I got these, the little crater designs are just sprinkled throughout. We'll see more of those when we go back into the interior of the island. But I have them just kind of around. They look really great on the snow. I like them a lot. Oh, and I also will have all the codes for things I have on here will be in the description of the video. All right, and then this is, what is this again? The lunar rover, I think? Yeah. And the tiny, tiny space shuttle. I don't know why it's so small. I think it's for gyroids or something. Or even tinier things. Baby gyroids? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so you wander the back of the island. And here's the secret beach. And there's some coconut pancakes. Because why not? Why not? Alright. More mush lamps. There's a rocket. I guess it's also kind of tiny. Although it doesn't seem as tiny as the space shuttle. The space shuttle is just super tiny. I don't know what's up with that. Alright. And then I just have a lot of these platforms around. They're kind of supposed to be little mountains. And you'll see later. If you haven't already seen my island, you'll see like how the houses are. Oh look, there's wharf roaches. Which are not very planety. I'm just going to chase them away. Okay. We'll pretend they weren't even there. Alright. We got a little satellite and another telescope. And then you come down this little side beach. And there's the lunar lander. Maybe that's the first thing that landed on this planet. Now, I'm not going to go down lower. You can see there's a little color change there. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright. And then up here is the museum, and it's kind of in a little field of white windflowers with the rocks and more of the pathing. The glowing moss path, which I thought was so fun. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but all of the little craters have little puffs of smoke coming out of them. Because they're gyroids, but I also thought that it looked cool. I'm pretending they're not gyroids. I'm just pretending they're cool little, little cracks on the surface of the planet. They have little puffs of smoke coming out of them because I thought that was fun. All right. And then that heads over there. We're actually going to go back this way because now we're going to come down through the Starry Void Forest. That I have a video of my Starry Void Forest build if you haven't seen it and are interested. It is just, I'm walking in the void now. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but anyway, you can stay on the path if you want to be safer about it. But it's just my dark starry void forest. I had a lot of fun building it, and it extends onto the beach, which is why when we were coming down on the other side, we had the little color change because it changed into the starry void. And I don't know, if you watch the video, I changed this up a little bit. It looks just slightly different because it was a little too symmetrical in my original build. But I didn't change much from the original build, just a few little tweaks here and there. Alright, it's a little hard to get around sometimes. I get stuck. And I've got the fossils. I think the fossils kind of look like little galaxies with the little spiral and the little stars. That's why I put them there. And then it extends out onto the pier. I think Cappen's, he doesn't look very impressed. But I think that's just Cappen. That's just how he is. He's kind of cool about things like that. All right. And then, of course, you can come back up here and go back up into there. We just came down, so we'll keep going this way. And then you transition back to like a regular white and blue beach right here. And this actually comes around there. You can see right over to the left is the airport platform. So we've come all the way around the entire island. I'm going to go back over here and we can go up this little path. And it just has, this is like my, volcano ridge. I just thought they looked kind of cool, and there was a neat way to sort of separate out the Starry Void Forest. So that's just why those volcano mountain thingies are there. But you can run up this little path. Oh, look, Cephalobot is out. Cephalobot. Hello, Cephalobot. And Petrie, she's wandering the island. I think she's looking for more things to experiment on or study. If you have not seen my video on decorating, I decorated all of the villager houses. Of course, you can't see all of them in the DA because you can only go into the houses where the villagers are home. So I don't even know, I can't remember if Petrie's home or not. But she has a fun little house. You can see it in the video if you wanted to see it. Okay, so this comes back around to the museum. And then we can go this way. And here is, I think this is, oh, it's Chabug's house. So he's just hanging out up there. I don't know, it looks like he's drinking hot soup or something. Very cute. All of the villager houses, I'm just going up a little bit, they're all up on little mountains like this because that's how the planet was. You can see over there, there's another house. All the houses also look the same on the outside because that's just the vibe here. All the houses are up on little mountains. That's where they had to build them because that was the terrain. That's what they had to work with here. Lots of little craters and then lots of little flower bunches and little mushroom bunches and little puffing cracks in the planet surface. So, and moons. I don't know, I just thought these looked like fun, so that's why they're there. And then we can come down this way, and this of course brings you back to, oh look, Astra's just hanging out with the baby. How cute was that? Now she's like inside the flowers. That's fun. Alright, come back over here, and this is Abel's. It's a little plain. Abel's was a little hard to decorate on the outside because there's spaces you just can't even drop things in. So I just made it kind of simple. Plus, it's not quite the right color for the island. I really wish you could change the color of the main buildings, but oh well. Here is a Nook's. It's already closed because it's late, but I had a little more success, I think, decorating it up a bit. I mean, it's got the bright yellow, which is not great match, but it's got the blue roof, and I thought it matched with the mushrooms pretty well. So I was happy with how that turned out. And it, of course, is on a little mountain as well. Okay, so we come around here, and now we're back, you know, where the airport ramp is, and coming back up to the plaza where all the prezzies are. This little path takes you down here, oh yeah, to the beach, the front, and the campsite again. You can also come back up to the plaza. I've got a little colorful juice sitting there. I thought that one looked very appropriate for the planet. Is some kind of thing you would have there. Okay, you can follow this path down to the Gyroid Adoption Center, and here is a sign that I made. I designed this one. Adopt a gyroid with little gyroids and hearts. And if you want to go in and visit with the gyroids and pick out a little gyroid to be your little pet, you can come on in here. I had to put the little stools there because, you know, if I just have gaps, they would get out, right? I mean, it just didn't feel right to leave it open. But I wanted people to be able to come in. So you can come in and see all the gyroids. They eat mushrooms. That's why these little mushrooms are here. And little basins of water and stuff. So they are all super cute. They're just hanging out. Alright, then you can come out of here. And I just have a lot of these moons around. I think they're fun. I don't know. Alright. And I do have a video that has this little alien farm build and the little gyroid farm build. I tweaked the gyroid thing a little bit since the video, but the farm's exactly as I made it in the video. So it's just supposed to look like a strange little alien farm. So that's that. You can go around the back, and there's just kind of a little seating area where you can sit on a little moon chair, crescent moon chair, and sip your colorful juice or eat your mixed fruit sandwich that I put there because it was on a blue plate. So I thought that looked good. Alright, then let's see, you can go over here. And okay, the rest of these are just villager houses. So I think that's Petrie's house. And of course, we already saw her out. And then this is a Ribot's house. He is home, but again, I'm not going to go in and visit the villagers in this video. You can watch the video where I decorate the houses, or if they happen to be home and you're visiting the DA, you can see their houses too. This is Francine's house. She is not there right now. This is my house. And, ooh, this is Julian's house. I don't know why I'm showing you all the houses. They all look exactly the same. But anyway, I guess what I probably should do actually is show you the villagers. I didn't even do that yet. These are the villagers on the island. I picked villagers that I thought had kind of an alien vibe or could work on an alien planet. So we've got Francine. I mean, she's a bunny, but is she? Or is she an alien? I don't know. We've got Chadwick, who to me looks like a space penguin. Astrid, I thought of all the kangaroos, was a good match as a kind of alien-looking kangaroo. Julian's a space unicorn. I mean, that seems like a given. Judy is like a space bear. Ribbot's a robot, so of course a robot could be on a space island. Ione is a space squirrel alien, gamer girl with glowing ears. Petrie's a scientist, so she needs to be here to study everything. And Zoe, you know, the anteaters kind of look alien to me, and Zoe looks the most alien, and she's got that little thing, like how that teal color looks almost like some kind of hood that buttons on. So I don't know. She's very interesting. I am not a fan of the anteaters, but she has won me over. I actually like her now. And then we have Cephalobot, the other robot. There's only 2 robots. I just picked the 2 that were kind of silver. Cephalobot has super grown on me as well. I am not an octopus nor a robot fan, but I love him now. So that's pretty cool. So those are all of the villagers here. I thought they were a good match for the island. And I guess, yeah, that's it. So, I mean, when you come up from, I get lost in the sound all the time because it all looks the same. That was my fault. Anyway, yeah, you can just like follow all the little paths though. There is a path that goes to every house, little paths in between the houses, and then all the little moons and mushrooms and flowers. And I was just going for a vibe. I mean, I think overall it's a pretty simple design concept. It wasn't like super hard. Oh, there's Julian. Well, that's Julian. Who? Oh, I think the other house was Judy's. Anyway, who cares, right? All right. Anyway, the feel of the island was just supposed to be kind of surreal and kind of simple. I mean, I have quite a lot, but then there's a lot of little open spaces, little crater designs, and and then just little random snacks that are there for no reason. I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do. I'm so glad there's all these little villagers wandering around during the tour. I guess the one thing, and a snowball. I think the one thing I didn't realize when I made the DA is that all the villagers start out next to their houses. So in the DA, all the villagers are either inside their houses or they're trapped on that top tier of their house, which is a little too bad. But then I don't know, I guess you can find them easily. Anyway, so I guess that's it. That is the tour of the island. And yeah, so I hope, if people want, they can go check out the DA themselves, run around, see what presents are here. They are fun outfits that match the space theme to wear around, so that could be fun if you're into that. And fun little things to carry around. A spoiler, some of them are snacks, so, that could be cool. Okay, so that's it. I kind of can't believe it. This is Moonfrost, and it started as my hard mode island. I started it back in January. It's been quite a journey. It was hard to make all of the hard mode videos. I got a little stuck with taking too long to make them. And then when I finally decided what my theme was going to be, which was the Surreal Planet island vibe, I realized that there was no way I could complete it in hard mode because I needed to be able to stay in the snowy season. I needed to be able to get all the mush stuff. I needed to be able to get all the Celeste stuff. Actually, I think I said this at the beginning of the video, right? I think I did. That's okay. I'm just repeating myself. But anyway, yeah, so I needed to come out of hard mode. I'm actually really glad that I did. I've had so much fun designing this island. I've said in other videos that sort of the thing I've been playing this game since April 2020, but the thing I haven't done very much of is complete islands. I have one other completed island, and this is my second completed island, and I've made about 10 or 11 islands now, so I kind of, I have a couple islands that are just kind of ongoing forever islands. I just slowly work on them. But I have a lot of islands that I just restarted. I kind of got stuck and restarted them. And so it's been really fun actually completing an island, completing a theme, going all the way through it has just been really, really fun. And I'm proud of how this turned out. I really like it. It's right up my alley. I mean, because it is blue. It has a lot of blue and a lot of the starry stuff. and the space stuff. And so I have just really had a blast making it. So anyway, that's it. That is the tour. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have time and want to check out the DA, I hope that you have fun visiting that. And I mean, seriously, you know, if you visit and take pictures or put them anywhere on Instagram or something, you know, tag me, let me know. I love to see, you know, what other people see on islands. It's kind of fun to see places through other people's eyes. Or if you want to do a tour of it, that's fine too. Let me know. I'd love to come watch it. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching my tour. I don't know. This is my first island tour ever. I feel like I'm not sure how I did. But I had fun. I had fun showing it off. So yeah, that's it. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here and say thanks so much for watching. Bye.